Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And we're carrying on from the other day where I was telling you about the Forever Fern, which I've always absolutely loved as soon as it came out. But I couldn't get hold of the dies because they sold out immediately. And so I've literally just got the dies in and I just love them. The dies are called Forever Flourishing dies. They coordinate with the Forever Fern. However, they're nice thing with Stampin' Up, you get so much more than just the dies that coordinate. So we can see that these ones coordinate beautifully with all of the images that are on here. So you've got them for these ones, you've got them for the little ones in here, you've got them for that one, and you've got them for that one, which is brilliant. You've then also got 4 of these little flourishes here, or little sprigs, which I always love that because you can run them through in one go and you get 4 of the same ones that you can just poke in. And then there's these absolutely gorgeous, beautiful ones here. So these ones, I have actually die cut those ones out, and so I can show you them. And I've done them in the brushed metallics because they're just beautiful, but you get all the lovely veining and things on them, so they emboss as well as die cut. So that's the larger one, and then you've got this lovely beautiful one which I've done sort of in the copper, and again little veins through on all of the flowers, just beautiful and really big size. You know, this is a good size for a focal point on the card, like I showed the other day. And we're going to use this one today. So I'll put these back in. As I say, I'm waiting for some new magnetic sheets because I don't like the sticky sheets on there that they come with, because for me, they just stick to absolutely everything and not the right things anyway. So let's pop this back in its case carefully. Oops. Put that in straight. And just put that in. So yes, Forever Flourishing dies. Highly recommend them. We'll have a link down below. They are just beautiful. Now, I have die cut the one we're going to use today, which is this beautiful one. And I have die cut it on a sheet, put the metallic sheet on top of the Foam Adhesive Sheets. Now, these are just amazing because you can cut, it depends how intricate you want to go. I have no problem cutting out an intricate die like this using the foam sheets. You have to crank it through a couple of times. I haven't got the new machine. I've got the, whatever die cutting machine you've got, crank it through a couple of times. You do get all the embossing and detail on it. And you just have to poke it a little bit. Our pokey tool is great, but you can see the thickness of these sheets. They are thicker than our dimensionals, and they just add such beautiful dimension completely evenly across and just look really professional. So I'll put the link to those down below because they are really worth getting, and they're just foam adhesive sheets. So you can, once I've done this, as I say, I've cut out of here 2 of them. I've got all of this left, so I can do all sorts of other things with it because it's already on there ready to go. So let's get on with today's card. We're going to be using the Misty Moonlight, and we're going to use that for the background with a Misty Moonlight background, and whatever your card front is. And we are going to I want it to be fairly pale, but I also want to have my sentiment in first at the bottom. So I'm using what I did again the other time, the Love and Laughter Forever After, because I really like that. I think it goes with sort of most things. So let me just open up my ink, and this is a very dark ink. Misty Moonlight, as it sounds. It is like, moonlight. So we're going to have this down at the bottom. as I say, beautiful colour. Really love this colour. It's one of the new in colours, and it's something that you can get the whole set of in colours, or you can just get the ones you like. I've got the whole set because I actually really like all of them. They're really nice colours, and they tone in with virtually everything, because you've got blues and you've got greens and you've got a yellow and you've got the most brilliant, as you know, vibrant purple colour. Okay, so what are we going to have with this one? I think we are going to have, I'm going to take a few of them out and then decide as I go. I think we're going to try these three. I tried that. I had that one with the last one, so I'm not going to use that one again. Now, I want these to be quite pale, so the way to do that is to do a few stamping offs first. So let's ink it up and we'll have a look. That's once, much too dark. That's twice. That's 3 times. That's 4 times. Oh, we might even do a 4th on this. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have the 4th one just coming in like that. Beautiful. That works very well. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll have another one in just on that side. Then I'm going to do a couple of the others, I think. So let's do this one out, and we'll take, can we take that one? I'm going to take that one next, I think. So again, ink it up, and I'm going to do it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll have this one sort of straight in the middle here. I also want to just make sure that they come down. Let me see, I'm going to put my piece that's going to go in on the centre, so I do want some other pieces that are going to come up a little bit. So I'm going to take it this time, and we're going to have one coming through on the centre like that. So that's and I'm going to even take another one that way, because you can see you can get so much with that misty moonlight coming down. Okay, and then I'm going to take this little one with the bobbles, which I really like, and again ink it up, and 1, 2, 3, we'll have the 4th one coming down in the centre like that. Then I'm going to take, because I'd quite like to have one just coming in on an angle that side, and then we'll have the other one coming in on an angle on this side like that. Okay, so we've done ourselves a pretty little background just by using the one colour, and you can see the different colour variations you get. So you don't have to, if you're starting off, you don't have to have a lot of ink pads, because you can get varying different colours just from the one ink pad. So let me just pop these ones back in here. Pop that one in there, and pop that one in there. Now I think I've covered enough of that I want to, but what I want to do as well is which is in the mini catalogue. I absolutely love this metallic, what's it called? Metallic mesh ribbon. Now, this is just the most beautiful silver that comes down, and just, I think it looks beautiful. It's in the almost the Halloween side of things, but for me, it's just, it's not, it's that lovely silver. So if you were doing silver thread and you were wrapping it round lots of times, that's exactly how this looks. So I'm just going to cut it across like that. It's the first time I've used it, but I'm going to be using this, I think, a lot. So let me just take this nasty scrappy piece out of the way because we don't need that now. But I think silver and blue looks beautiful, and because it's you can see through it, it means that your sentiment at the bottom is going to come out really rather nicely as well. So I am just going to put some, let's put some adhesive along the top and on the bottom for this to stick to. So I can then put, we'll have it running over the top like this so that I can just literally, whoops, tuck it in over the top, and then it will just adhere to that sticky piece on there. Then I can just pull that down. Turn it over. I want to make sure that I'm getting it straight before I put it in, but I think that's reasonably straight. And then just put that over on the top of there like that. Because it's quite meshy, it will stick quite nicely. So we then have, yes, that's beautiful. We then have this literally just coming over the top. And I think that that's, oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. It just adds, again, as you do your twine, you know, when we wrap our twine round a few things, I think it's just beautiful. Okay, so while I've got all of this sticky stuff on, I might as well use that for doing the rest of it. Still not very good. I am getting better, I must admit, and I think a lot says me. As soon as I say that, it gets stuck. So have a little bit in on here, and I am going to just put a little bit of wet glue where the top of the ribbon is, so that it doesn't pop up. So I don't want that to pop up over the card like that. Okay, so that should be fine, and then we can put this one in on here. That. And as I say, you could leave it sort of like that if you wanted to, but I wanted to use this, and gold and silver go beautifully together as well. I wanted to just take this piece that, again, as I say, I've cut it from the Foam Adhesive Sheets because it gives that extra dimension. Now, it is a little bit fiddly to get the pieces out. You can see there's a little piece left in here, which is from the backing sheet. So you just need to just be a little bit, you know, wiggle those pieces out, but they do come out. And then you can put this, I'm going to have it straight down in the centre so that it's going to adhere to the sheet as well. And I think that's just absolutely lovely. I love that metallic mesh. Is it metallic mesh? I've got to get the metallic, yes, metallic mesh ribbon. Really love that because that just gives that beautiful, beautiful look on there. And just adds that piece. You know, I would normally have just sort of wrapped some twine around there, but it gives it, and you still get the whole of the words coming through. So we have used the metallic mesh ribbon, we've used the Forever Fern and the coordinating dies, which are the Forever Flourishing dies. We've only used one ink pad, which is Misty Moonlight, and we've used the foam sheets, foam adhesive sheets, for just cutting out the dies in there. So again, if you haven't got the dies, you can just, you know, fussy cut out one of the images and put it on there if you wanted to, or you could just take it at one layer instead of doing it with the foam sheets. But I think a pretty card. All the details will be down below. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, stay safe and stay well and be kind. Bye-bye.